Now we shall look at some common keyboard shortcuts. First of all, double click in order to select a single word. Now one paragraph is kept here as sample. If you click on any particular word, for example, click for first word, and then if I double click, that word is selected, or another word. Just double click, that word is selected. So that is easy for selecting some word. Again, click thrice to select a paragraph. Now in this paragraph, anywhere keep the cursor and click 3 times, that paragraph is selected. So it becomes easy for you to give command. Then Control plus A to select the whole document. The document may be 100 pages, but Control plus A, everything will be selected from beginning till the end. Control plus O to open a document, and Control plus W to close a document. For example, Control O. Now option is come here, selected this. Now if I want to close that, Control W, that is automatically closed. Next, Control plus C, copy, Control plus X, cut, Control plus V, paste. For example, if I copy this, I am able to paste anywhere and I want. Then if I select this and Control plus X, it is cut, then Control plus V is paste. So it's very commonly used one. Next one, Control plus A, that is Control plus S for saving a work that is being done. Control plus Z, undoing. If you made a mistake, immediately Control plus Z, that you can undo, and Control plus Y is for redoing a work. For example, if I copy this and paste, I pasted here. Now Control Y means that work will be repeated. See that pasting is going on repeating. Whatever you did just before, that particular work will be repeated by Control plus V. Next, Control plus L for left alignment, Control plus right for right alignment, Control plus E for center alignment, Control plus justify for justification. For example, this paragraph, if I press Control plus L, it is left side alignment, so right side is not straight. If I press Control R, that is all right side is aligned, but left side is not straight. If I touch Control plus J, it is both sides justified. This side and left side and right, it is justified. Or Control plus E, it will be centered. For example, a title that you want, then Control plus E can be. Now I put Control J, so it is justified. Next one is Control plus 1 for single spacing, applying paragraph spacing, Control plus 2 for double space, Control plus 5 for 1.5 space. For example, if you are writing an assignment, now this paragraph is selected 3 times clicking. Control plus 1, it is single space, Control plus 5, 1.5 space, Control plus 2, double space. Control plus 1 becomes smaller in size. Next one, Control plus right arrow, right bracket to increase font size by 1 point, Control plus left bracket to reduce by 1 point. For example, now this paragraph is selected. Now if I press Control plus 1, Control plus right bracket, see 1 increasing. Opposite if I do Control plus left bracket, it is being 1 point reduced. That font you can see on top, the font is being reduced. Okay, next one, Win plus 1, Win plus 2, Win plus 3, that way number, that is position of the taskbar shortcut. This shortcut that are kept on the taskbar on top. If you press Win plus 1, the first one will open. Win plus 2, the second position, whichever you keep. For example, if you move this one to this side, then Control plus 1, this will be opening. Now this is Control plus 2. Now if you shift this one this side, now Control plus 1 is applicable to this and this. For example, now if I press Win plus 1, Win, now I touch Windows key and then touch 1, then Edge is opened. See, this is it was on the number 1 position, so that is why that is opened. So that way, whichever program that you want to open, that number. If you want to open this PowerPoint, then you should know it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8th position. So if you are regularly keeping in the same place, and when you want, you will get used to. So you know that 8th position is for PowerPoint. So whenever you press Win plus 8, PowerPoint will be opened. And next one, Win plus sign, magnifier or reading aloud option. So Win plus sign, you will get an option that is that will open on the screen. So that is making it big, small, all those options have magnifying option is come. With the mouse you can move through, then you can click off when you don't want. Win plus sign is for magnifying. So when you press win plus sign, you get to that easily. You can move around with your, simply you move your cursor without touching anywhere, it is moving around. If you want to show one particular area big or small, now if you want to control on that, you click here for various options. These are settings, or you can close that. So you are back. Then win plus space to switch input language of the computer. For example, here at present it is English language is input. Now if you bring the cursor here, it shows input languages are English United Kingdom, Malayalam, English India. So if when you want to change between, now I am typing English, and in between if I want to take the second language which I have put there. Now when if I use window key and space, so that language is automatically changed into the next what is available. Now if I type, it becomes Malayalam, that Malayalam will come there. Now once again win plus space, it is back to English. That's it. Then next one, alt plus tab. Now if you are working with more than one window, alt plus tab can take you to go to different whatever is open. If there are 10 open, so you will go to different places. Alt plus F4 to close a program or to shut down the computer. Whatever is opened, Alt plus F4, when you press first one onwards, top one, what is there, that will close. Even to shut down the windows, you can use Alt plus F1. Control plus Enter to make a page break. For example, now if you want from here, this paragraph onward should go to the next page, then you can just press, keep the cursor there at the end of that line and Control plus Enter. So automatically it is gone, that page is blank and gone to the next line is starting on the next page. So now I undo, it's come back. Next, Shift plus F3 to change case. For example, if I want this whole paragraph to be in a different or any particular line or whatever you selected, that can be changed into different font cases, lower case, capital case, sentence case, all that. Now for example, once you touch it, everything became capital case. Once again means everything became small letter. Once again became every word starting with capital. So like that, different options are there. And then full capital, full small letter, all that possible. If you want one particular alphabet, one particular word, if you click there, now if I have clicked on follow, then that one particular word will become in different shape. Go on clicking, go on doing that F3, Shift plus F3, it will go and change until you want to reach which position, which case you like to have. Then window plus V, multiple paste. Now Control plus V, we said one time paste. Multiple Windows plus V will give the option to paste whatever we copied in the recent past. Now if I touch Windows plus V, it will show you the clipboard in which whatever I have copied in the recent past. See, so many options. Whichever I click, that will be pasted there. So whatever I copied in the past for few times will come by using Windows plus V, and then just touch on that, that will be pasted in that particular place. Control plus Home takes the cursor to the beginning of the file. You may be on 100th page, whichever page, Control plus Home will take you to the Control plus Home will go to the first, Control plus End will go take you to the last page. Control plus End takes the cursor to the end of the file. Control plus Delete or Control plus Backspace. Control plus Delete deletes one word to the right, and Control plus Backspace deletes one word to the left. Now, for example, now the cursor is just before humble. Now if I use control plus delete, that word humble is deleted. Control plus backspace, the previous word is deleted. So I undo. Control plus delete will delete the right side word. Control plus backspace will delete the left side word. Shift plus delete, to delete a file permanently. When you are deleting a file, it will go to recycle bin, but if you use shift plus delete, it is permanently deleted. Alt plus control plus delete, to get task manager to close your program that got stuck. Sometimes while working, none of the programs are working, or that particular program got stuck. Whatever you try, waiting and it's not working, then you can use control plus alt plus delete. Then you will get this kind of an option where you can use task manager. When you click on the task manager, it will give you option to shut down what function is not working. For example, if this is not working, you can click here and then say end task, so that will be closed. Next, format painter, to copy a format to another place. For example, a particular style I want to make. For example, I want to make this into a red color or underline, whatever style I put, or if you want to make it bold, little bigger or anything, and then once you select that and click on this format painter, then after that, whichever line, wherever you click, that will become of that style. So the same style will be repeated. So this can be done for many times. I am undoing that to go back. Now next one, F1. F1 is always used for getting a help in whichever software that you are connected with. That software you will get a lot of gifts, a lot of shortcuts. For example, now I am in Microsoft Word and I press F1. So the help for Microsoft Word is come at the right side, and there will be plenty of items that it will be useful to learn in that. And when it is also connected with the internet, there will be so many options that you can be learned from. For example, shortcuts. You ask any question, by default it is giving you so many options to learn from. Get started, collaborate, insert text, anything that you click. If you click for some keyboard shortcuts in Word, if you click on that, so many shortcuts. I just showed you some 20 shortcuts, but this will show you hundreds of shortcuts which is connected with. Same way in whichever program that you open, maybe Excel, PowerPoint, and wherever you press that F1, you will get these options. Or if you can directly, you can type here keyboard shortcuts or whatever you feel like. And each of these are good. So you can learn that's a particular software just by using this F1 and reading through all these advices that are given. So you learn keyboard shortcuts. If you click on this, you will get plenty of shortcuts in itself. You can read through. See, if you go to the bottom, all these shortcuts are given here, plenty. You will never finish learning all these. But what is mostly useful for you, you need to get used to. Now I close that. And finally, making many shortcuts visible in MS Office. Means customizing the quick path. This is, I have kept a few which I regularly use. So instead of searching for it, you may need to go through this way. Each of these places you have to click and find where it is. So some of the most commonly used, if you keep it here. For example, for me, I wanted to read one full page, so I keep here. So it is always available on top. Or multiple pages at the same time. So when you want to go in between this, it's already kept there. Like that, whatever you want, you can keep it on this particular place. For that, you can just click on this customize quick access toolbar on top, and then more commands. And here there are plenty of commands that you can choose. Now this many only I have kept, and if you want one more to keep, you can search through. Here there are so many options. If you keep all commands, everything will be available in one column. Then you go on searching one particular item in that what you are interested in. There are thousands of items. Out of that, mostly what you need to, what for you, what will be applicable or useful, you can select that one, and then whatever you need, that you click. I am just simply giving you an example. If I click on picture fill, say add, so that is coming here. Now if I say OK, that will be added here, additional. That is one extra came here. Now when you work with picture only, that will be activated. Now no picture I selected. Now I selected text, so it is not applicable, so it is dim. If I click on any picture, then that is become active. The picture fill option is available. So like that, whatever you want, you can keep. Now I don't want that. I will go to remove from there. Go to the same place. Choose all commands. Picture fill. I'm just touching that P. So it will reach to P. Then picture fill. I picture fill. I remove. Sorry, I want to remove this. So it's cancelled. So that way, there are plenty of shortcuts that are available, and what you can be kept on top. Depending on your usefulness, you need to try. And in Microsoft Forms, any software that you use, when you press Control, simply F1 when you press, we get so many shortcuts which you can learn from that itself. What is most commonly used, you start practicing. A few times when you use, you will know by heart. You don't need to look at any papers.